Hey you guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you a really cool video. Today is the day I will be using my elementium on a monster. So if you guys are new to my channel or you're not new, uh, I have been storing up elementium since like day one. And I got a lot of elementium to use. The monster I am going to use my elementium on the stuff I've been saving up for years. 1,369. Meme that. 1369. Yes. That's the best time to do it. I am going to use it on the Nemesis monster. Talos. Yeah, wait a second. I just gotta pull him up. Talos. The Island Protector. So a lot of people are probably wondering, why have I decided to rank up my Talos and not use it for like Sammys or Rubies? It's like, aren't you Team Sammy or Team Ruby, Dib? Well, actually, right now I'm Team Talos. In terms of what's the best in the meta right now between this, and oddly enough, Talos is never really mentioned because you will hear Rubies, you'll hear Sammys, you'll hear Warthocks, but you'll never hear Talos. I think Talos is the underrated champ of Nemesis monsters in the game, especially in this current meta. I'm not saying Sammy or Ruby are bad, but I am saying given the current meta that we're in, trait disabled's looking pretty amazing. And this is one of the few monsters that look very, very nice when it trait disables. If you guys don't know, Talos is trait disable. How it works is, I guess I'd like to rank it up. We're going to rank this up to 4. How the trait disable works is, it is a AoE scaling trait disable. It disables everyone's trait, and it gives them an extra turn to do things. So not only are you turning off everyone's anticipation, AoE protection traits, whatever have you. It doesn't cover, obviously it don't cover like skill mirror or evasion. It doesn't cover that, but it covers all the annoying things that a Nemesis monster or a War Master does. War Masters are very meta right now, and Talos kind of says no to their goodies. Trait-wise, we literally got a monster that prevents you from doing TOTs, and another one that prevents you from doing focus work, like drawing all single target attacks. You can't single target anyone out that you want to. You have to single target out said monster. Talos says no to that. Talos says no to that, and then some. So we're gonna do the very, very wise thing, and we're gonna invest in the monster that says no to these options. This just allows us to make plays with our other monsters. And he doesn't really give up really any damage. If you've ever paid attention to the Talos monsters, you notice, one, they're artifact too. So the nice thing is you can't be affected by anything, which there's a lot of things to be affected by right now, like Curse. Curse is annoying. If you don't know what Curse does, it's a revving up DOT. So at some point it takes 70% of your life and stamina. That's very, very, very devastating. And this man can't be bothered by it. So that's really good. It's extremely good. So again, we're ranking this guy up to 4. Rank up. I want this guy at the 4. That's what I want this man to be. And I have thought long and hard about this. I didn't just decide this just a day. I took several days to think about it. Or not several days, a long while the meta was doing its thing, all these monsters came out, is hey, this doesn't seem like a bad thing to do. In fact, it seems like a really good thing, because besides getting cooldowns activated, which is one of your only concerns, or trait disabled, Talos doesn't care about anything. Curse, no. Drown, no. Any of the new DOTs, no. Any of the bad +2 negative effect skills like Fatted, Poison, Bleed, nope, doesn't care. I'm not affected by it. Irrelevant to this man. De nada, no care. This man is the king of not caring. So we got this guy up to 3. And here's 4. This is the 4th one. He is now a rank 4 boy. Rank 4 boy. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Amazing. Rank 4 Talos. Yes, I'm having fun. Yes, it's an awesome game. Stop asking me. I reviewed your game. I'm always bothered by that. But here's the monster now in all of his rank 4 glory. I think I'll save up the rest of the elementium to max him out. But this is a really good monster. Again, very underrated. A lot of people don't like the fact his stamina thing. I guess the thing I didn't mention is his AoE trait disabled does cost a lot of stamina. Those problems, however, can be fixed. It's fine. You can run a stamina rune, and everything's hunky dory. It's not the end of the world. A lot of people hate Talos because they have to run a stamina rune. Stamina rune. Not a problem. It doesn't care. Because it does, it has a weakness, it has a weakness skill, so let's make plays. You don't have to, I mean, what I'm saying is, even though you give up a damage rune, he essentially has a damage skill that pretty much allows him to, or a skill that increases his damage, which is fine. It's all good. Especially if you run, like, cooldowns deactivation monsters as well, it's not a big deal. He also, I guess you could see another thing too, all of his other moves have naturally high stamina cost too, except like Quartz Blade. That's a spammable skill that also has a chance to proc Sunburn. Also a designated locator. That's also another damage option you may do. But it's beyond that. It doesn't really care. It doesn't mind it. I think it works, especially at rank 4. Especially at rank 4, it's not going to care anymore. It won't care for that missing damage rune. It's fine to run stamina. Additionally, we just got an introduction to mutant runes, which when using like 2 of that specific type, 2 strength and that one you want, like that extra stat, like one, like let's say stamina. Let's say I want to put mutant stamina, so I'd run like let's say a strength mutant stamina. What would you do at that point is you get 2 strength runes, and then you get 1 stamina rune. Put those together. Bada bing, bada boom, you get more stamina. The really nice thing is, though, Talos really, really likes that extra life buff. So what you could do, this is the build I went with. This is a strength, stamina, and speed. Speed just to make sure he doesn't lose his momentum. Like it's not lost in turn order. I don't want things ganging up on him. I don't want things stacking. It's just a common thing for people to do. You also go over anything not running the speeder. Keep in mind, we're like 30% more, 35% more, which is really nice. And the whenever you mutate a rune again, you get life. You get an additional effect. And each time you do life for a level 10 rune, you get like 21 life, which adds up to like 63 more life, which is amazing. 63% more life. That's really good. Add that with the War Master Zara, that's a lot of life. That's a lot of things that they have to deal with, or at least in terms of a life cap. That's pretty good. We did get Emerald Saber. That's awesome. Now, another good possible question you guys might be having is, why am I not using my Elementium to rank up Faraday to, max? I think Faraday can work at 4 for sure, easily. It's already working right now. I think 4 is all I would ever have to, because at 4 damage dealers usually do stupid damage anyway. Is it true I could do max damage? Possible at 5, yes. But I think 4, the results are the same. they still kill. I'm also going to do the Babari dungeon, so it's not a big deal. It's all good. I'm going to get him to 4 with those Babari cells in that dungeon, or like 3. I mean, I'll get him to 3 and then I'll rank him at 4 at some point. But right now, priority is anti-meta stuff. And this is anti-meta. Look at this man. This man's a champ. Another thing that AoE trait disabled doesn't cover is monsters that have the AoE, dodge trait or area dodge. They avoid like area skills always. You could run, I will say in those specific situations, obviously just run objective marked. That's a no-brainer, obviously. You just run that, and then you're good to go. Sunburn, quartz blade. There, just keep going. But yeah, I really think this monster's anti-meta right now. I think this is like the best time to have a Talos in your possession, or at least a rank 3 Talos. I'm not saying you have to rank them to 4. 3 works. But I'm ranking mine to 4 just for the more damage. I do enjoy more damage. And let's do more plays. Another thing too is he's able to hold a mask relic, and so he can also run that means he could run the healing mask, he could run the stamina draining mask, he can run stamina regen mask, he pretty much run things that equal out pretty much any counter. Like let's say you gets your stamina drain, bam, run stamina mask on defense or offense, whatever the situation calls for. It's just able to make the calls. It's just situational. Whatever the situation is, bada bing, bada boom, cover it, and you're good. I think the monsters, Lamuna and what's the one I'm thinking of? Bowtie? Yeah, Bowtie. Bowtie works pretty well with them. Being able to, both of them can solidly heal this monster and also deactivate his cooldowns. So you can do the high damaging magic skill again and go with your combo. But the main selling point with this, again, the main selling point with Talos is the fact he can trait disable, and it's the most convenient, you could say, because well, here's the reason why it's the most convenient. So right now we have quite a few trait disabled monsters. The problem is though, let's say Barbael, for example, Barbael, while he has the AoE trait disabled and total blind, that's really nice. Problem, there's a lot of War Masters right now with extra turn skills, and they can pretty much not only, obviously they could probably clear the effect. Shizar, for example, can easily cheese that. That's nothing he's really too concerned about. But they can react. They can do an AoE deny skill, and that's not good. That's not good for you. that's bad for you. Really bad. So to be able to, it's just weird. There's no. What I'm trying to say is there's no trait disabler that also denies yet. At least there's Thalassa. Oh, there's Thalassa, but you get my point. It's like Thalassa's the only one besides. I'd say the only other like deny like in terms of a deny option. Thalassa and like Nature Talos. Those are the only huge ones at the moment that are running full speed and can actually deny at the same time. Now, why am I not running? Here's another question: why am I not running Nature Talos but yet I'm running Magic Talos? Why am I not running Nature Talos? I'm not running Nature Talos because Magic Talos has a solid deny. It's not possession, because when you possess something, they don't do the skill you want. They just do a random skill. So if they do like an extra turn skill, and if you're not running an anticipation monster, let's say it just doesn't fit your comp at that time, it just gives them an opportunity to come back. I don't want that. Just want this. I wanted the magic one because it's stuns, and also I also had enough cells for the magic one. That's also the other reason. But in terms of a viable version, I think it's they equal out. He also does the most damage to Remtar. It's kind of the same. In all honesty, it's kind of the same story with Theody. Okay, so you guys know I like running Hydratilla, right? And a lot of people would ask me back in the days, hey Dib, why do you have a rank 2 Hydratilla? Don't you think that's trash? Don't you think that's garbage? Isn't Hydratilla bad? In the sense of like what all the other Nemesis monsters, I mean, like he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything like bizarre, like insane, like reviving people, like double denies, like crazy stuff like that. However, he has a lot of good matchups. Like Thetis, for example, he easily beats Thetis. Everyone ran Thetis at that time when he came out, and I won fights constantly. At rank two, at rank two, like Hydrotilla is really good, especially on Thetis defense comps because it's just a straight up counter to her. It wins. I get nothing but good results when using Hydrotilla. He also has an AoE remove positive effect skill, but that's also good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's just got a lot of good matchups. It doesn't, like, even though he doesn't have, I will say he's just more relevant. Like he's got good war scenarios, and this is kind of what Talos has too. He's got a lot of good opportunities. He disables a lot of things, and that's good. The only bad thing with Talos though is you have to remove skill mirror before you do trait disabled. You don't want trait to the skill to come back at you. So that's how you deal with that. Okay, so now we got Talos of the Sun. That's really good. I'm gonna put that here because that's just me. That's kind of just how I envisioned the order of the moveset. Victim chosen. I must not have equipped the... Oh yeah, wait a second. I can switch that. That's not what I need there. I don't need the... At least I don't plan on running the Victim Chosen at first, because I'm planning on running Quartz Blade. I want to run the AoE. I like AoE DOTs. That's always nice. If I find this doesn't do a whole lot of good for me, I'll switch it obviously, but I think it's fine. I think this is the build, yeah. So this is the build I want to go for. This is Talos of the Sun. This is his disable trait. Even though it has a high stamina cost, if you're running an extra, it's no big deal. I highly recommend too, if you are worried about stamina, like let's say you get stamina drained, just run something with a staff, because I'm pretty sure once Talos has gone, it'd probably go back to you. It would probably be your support or your denier at that point. They're probably running a staff or some kind of stamina mechanic. He also runs really well with the monster Metal Aisha. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Majestic. And I don't even have the mutant runes. Keep in mind, I haven't even mutant runed this man yet. I'm thinking like all like life slots. So that's why I have like 63% more life. I'd be very, very, very attractive. That'd be really good. I'd like that. They have like 63% more life. That's amazing. I have a lot of life. Let's showcase this man. So today's showcasing, I will run my Wally, and I'll run... where is she? I need my done right. AKA Dragonborn. I like the fact of this team that I thought of. This is a good team. I might make this my defense team. The team I thought of here... it's looking pretty... Well, one's looking pretty good. And another thing, like I made a, like when I made the Talos guide, I made a joke about like Dragonborn, like Skyrim, and then and then what, Dunrad's name is Dragonborn. Dunrad. So this is looking good. Here, let's just take our healing. I got like support stuff on like my defense right now. Where is it? Oh, I got the healing mask on. Let's run the big healing mask on Dunya. Let's run the big one on that. And then let's get the stamina draining trap. Yeah. That works. I gotta level up my other healing mask because I'd be very relevant. I'll slap that on Dunya too. This is also pretty much a video of me showcasing Wallet Willy. hey, the dream team. Wallet Willy, Wallet Willy, Dragonborn. Turn around. Hey, there we go. That's jazzy. That's nice. Noise. Real noise. Do I want the stamina draining mask or do I want the healing mask? Let's do, you know what, let's do draining mask. Because why not? I think we're fine without it. Let's do this, I think that the best example we can do right now is this Remtar base. It's running Elvira, Remtar, and Gortok as the defending team. As you can see here, pretty intimidating stats. Does not matter, my boys and gals. While the War Masters have powerful skills and traits, I pretty much say nay to that. I pretty much say nay. So I'm going to do the remove positive effects. I did the single target one. Whoops. Oh, but it doesn't matter. I can redeem my stuff. Oh wait, do they have skill mirror on? They do. All right. So I gotta wait the turn because I messed up on that. Fun dungeon. Yeah, that's what I wanted. What I wanted to do originally. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Do it. It's fine. Do it. Do trait disabled. So everyone's trait is gone. And then I can do stun. I can stun something. Let's stun the Elvira. It's because the support's in the way. She can't clear up the negative effects. And now I can go for oh, let's see here. We could do DOTs. Yeah, let's do the DOTs. Let's get our DOTs up. Oh, I've been mega stunned. That's right. I forgot I got mega stunned. Let's get our other thing up too. I forgot I removed positive effects. Wait 1 second. So now I gotta let's do Almighty Beard. Emerald Saber. Let's recharge our stamina. Let's do fun dungeons with positive effects. Let's do mineral, right? I could do the trait disabled into alt. Remove positive effects. Does he have mirror? Nope. Alright, cool. Get curse back up again. Bleed. Perfect. We can do our AoE magic skill and win. And there we go. That was spicy. That was really good. Our Dunra was gone the whole game. We got something done. That was relatively nice. Alright, let's do this War Master Ragnarok. Let's see how far they get with that. We can do remove positive effects into trait disabled. So normally Ragnarok would get an extra turn, but since we disabled his trait, he doesn't get extra turn goodies, which is really good. We can do AoE sunburn at this point, or like the stun. Let's do the single target. Let's remove that Ragnarok.
Yeah, it just looks like it's gonna fall off there.
It's fine. I'll clean it up.
I don't want it to slip off onto the cans.
Right. And then AoE DOT. And AoE sunburn. Yeah, into stun. And then better dungeons, which moves positive effects, which is really good for us. Now we got one more fight to showcase our really, really cool monster. Now, which one should we showcase next? We should do let's do this one. This one isn't all that terrifying. Because Kyaku has to take a turn to remove the positive effects. So for this one, we'll do the AoE stun. A. A, don't you know? And then we'll do trait disabled into our... What can I go for here? I could go for... Let's do the stun on that Shize. And then I get stamina back. Let's do the AoE DOT. That's fine, I got my healing mask proc, and then I can do my AoE and kill everything. And there you go. Now, would this team work without Dunra? Someone would ask in the comments below. Depends on what you have. I will say it depends on what you have, and depends on what your situation is. I will say with that third monster, it's like dependent on what you're dealing with. Like, let's say you're dealing with anticipation monsters, or not anticipation, like extra turn monsters. Maybe instead of like a healing mask for Dunra, you run a stamina draining mask and just drain the stamina right away, and then you run like the random positive effect skill on your O'Reilly, because that could give you life regen too. Or just any good positive effect skill, and call it good from there. I suppose before we end this, I want to do at least one Coral Brutalis fight. Let's do a Coral Brutalis, Ragnarok, and Timeron fight. Cooldown's activated. None of my monsters are bothered by this. Could do the AoE bleed right away. No one got the whatchamacallit, the thing. So we can do our bleed. That's fine. We can do trait disabled. Oh, but that missed on, that actually missed. So I didn't get to take advantage of that. But I can now focus down that Timeron if I so wished, and which I'm going to do. And then I can go for remove positive effects into DOT. Oh, I already did the DOT. That time Euron's living through a lot of damage because of the healing mask. It's dealing a lot of damage, which is bothersome. We can go for better dungeons here. Let's go on that whatchamacallit. My Donra finally gets the move. Let's do the AoE Nightmares. I get my healing proc, and they get their stamina drained. They currently have the damage mirror up. I'm gonna go for the recharge. And then I'll go for the saber. Cooldown's activated, that's fine. I didn't do the whatchamacallit. I should have done that. I'll do the remove positive effects. Yeah. Let's do that. So another nice thing with like the this skill, the remove positive effects from O'Reilly, it removes the positive effects and then does the damage. I think you could run like 2 speeds and a damage in that case, and do quite a bit of extra damage. So we're gonna do trait disabled here. We're gonna do extra turn trait disabled into our. We could go for a few things here. Let's just kill that. Let's just kill this. This is annoying. And then we do A and stun it. A. Guaranteed stun into intimidating roar. Now we're guaranteed to land our skills. And we remove positive effects. Curse. Missed that, that's fine. Into sunburn. I actually missed the sunburn, that's surprising. But I hit that and then I won. And that's the end of the video. I'm Did the Awesome, and I hope you guys like this Talos video. It's pretty much a video celebrating Talos. I'm Did the Awesome. I said that once again, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.